The world is changing. Power is shifting. A new group of nations is rising. They are called the BRICS. This is a story of their journey, their potential, and their impact on the world stage. It is a story that will shape the 21st century and beyond. For decades, the West has dominated the global order. But the rise of the BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, signals a potential shift in the balance of power. These emerging economies are home to billions of people and vast resources. Their growing influence is undeniable. The question is no longer whether the BRICS will matter, but how much they will matter. Will they reshape the global economy? Will they challenge Western dominance? The answers to these questions have profound implications for all of us. This is a story about the future. It is a story you need to understand. The term BRIC was first coined in 2001 by Jim O'Neill, an economist at Goldman Sachs. He identified Brazil, Russia, India, and China as the four major emerging economies poised for rapid growth. These countries shared several key characteristics: large populations, abundant resources, and developing economies with significant potential. In 2006, the BRIC nations held their first formal meeting. They sought to increase cooperation and coordination on economic issues. Their goal was to have a greater voice in global affairs. The group expanded in 2010 with the inclusion of South Africa, becoming BRICS. The BRICS nations recognized their shared interests and challenges. They saw an opportunity to work together to reshape the global order. Their emergence marked a turning point in international relations, one that continues to unfold today. The BRICS story took a significant turn in recent years with expansion efforts. The group, initially envisioned as a bloc of large emerging economies, began to attract interest from other nations seeking a greater voice on the world stage. This expansion signaled a growing desire for a more multipolar world, one less reliant on traditional Western powers. In a historic move, Saudi Arabia and Iran joined the BRICS in 2023. These additions carry immense geopolitical and economic weight. Saudi Arabia, a leading oil producer, and Iran, a regional power with vast energy reserves, bring new dimensions to the group's influence. Their inclusion reflects a changing global landscape and a desire for greater autonomy from Western-dominated institutions. The expansion of BRICS is a testament to its growing appeal. It reflects a shift in global power dynamics and a yearning for a more inclusive and representative international order. The addition of new members, particularly those with geopolitical significance like Saudi Arabia and Iran, adds complexity and potential to the BRICS' future trajectory. Section 4. Challenging the dollar's reign. One of the most significant aspects of the BRICS rise is their potential to challenge the dominance of the US dollar. For decades, the dollar has reigned supreme as the world's reserve currency. This gives the United States immense economic and political leverage. The BRICS nations are exploring alternatives to the dollar in international trade and finance. They are increasingly conducting bilateral trade in their own currencies. They are also developing a new BRICS-backed currency, often referred to as a new development bank currency or a BRICS basket currency. The creation of a new reserve currency would have profound implications for the global economy. It could reduce the dollar's dominance and lead to a more multipolar financial system. This would diminish the United States' ability to impose sanctions and exert economic pressure on other countries. The move towards a new reserve currency is a bold ambition with the potential to reshape the global financial landscape. Section 5. A balancing act, opportunities and threats. The rise of BRICS presents both opportunities and threats to the existing global order. On the one hand, it offers the promise of a more multipolar world, one where power is more evenly distributed. This could lead to greater cooperation and understanding between nations. It could also give developing countries a stronger voice in global affairs. On the other hand, the BRICS face significant internal challenges. These include political differences, economic disparities, and territorial disputes. Some experts question whether the BRICS can overcome these challenges to present a united front. Skepticism about leadership within the bloc also poses a hurdle. The future of BRICS will depend on its ability to manage these competing forces. If the BRICS nations can overcome their internal divisions and work together effectively, they have the potential to become a major force for positive change in the world. However, if they succumb to internal conflicts and fail to live up to their potential, the BRICS experiment could falter. Section 6. Ripples of change, impact on daily life. The rise of BRICS is not just an abstract geopolitical phenomenon. It has the potential to impact the daily lives of people around the world in concrete ways. For consumers, the growing economic cloud of BRICS nations could lead to a wider variety of goods and services at competitive prices. For For businesses, the BRICS represent vast new markets and investment opportunities. Companies that are willing to engage with these emerging economies stand to reap significant rewards. The shift in global trade dynamics could lead to new supply chains and partnerships. For the average citizen, understanding the BRICS phenomenon is crucial for navigating a rapidly changing world. It requires staying informed about the evolving relationship between BRICS and the West, the potential impact on global trade, and the shifting balance of power on the international stage. Section 7. The Future Unfolds, BRICS and Global Transformation. The rise of BRICS is one of the most significant geopolitical developments of the 21st century. It has the potential to reshape the global order and usher in an era of multipolarity. The BRICS nations, with their vast populations, resources, and growing economies, are poised to play an increasingly important role on the world stage. The future of BRICS, however, remains unwritten. Will these nations be able to overcome their internal divisions and work together effectively? Will they be able to challenge the dominance of the West and create a more just and equitable global order? Only time will tell. One thing is certain, the story of BRICS is far from over. In fact, it is just beginning. To understand the world of tomorrow, we must understand the rise of BRICS today. Subscribe now to stay informed about this and other crucial geopolitical developments. The future is unfolding and we'll help you make sense of it.